I don't think even we screw around that. Oh, hi.
Look at that.
Okay, so we're live.
So should I just start talking?
My
or
mama
are we gonna
is
wait for
watching.
someone to show up, or what?
Or yo mama.
We can wait a couple of minutes. It's only 28.
I can't tell if somebody wrote in the questions Gus, or they're using that as their name. I think they're saying it.
Oh, yeah. Gus, how does Melina feel about thermometers? Gus.
What? Oh, god damn it.
Wasn't me.
It's not chat. This isn't chat, though. These are questions. It says ask a question.
Yeah, and they did.
Well,
That qualifies as a question.
That is a very
It
valid.
wasn't, though. All it said was Gus on my screen.
okay, now at
How
the
does
very
Melina
top,
feel about
how does Melina
thermometers?
feel about
She-
thermometers?
Oh, we're live. Hey.
Yes! We were just saying that.
I was kind of busy focusing on
Kellen asked, what do you do with a drunken sailor? You put him in the bed with the captain's
I
daughter.
can't tell. Are they okay? Are they saying Gus or are they asking a question about Melina? Because all I see is Gus.
They said basically what they did was they said Gus, and then they must have hit enter and submitted the question that just says Gus, and then they did another question that says, "How does Melina feel about the
What
round?"
do you mean? That's
Oh god, I'm watching the podcast. This is gonna get confusing.
Is it actually like
How do I mute this?
recording?
There we go.
You
What
can't.
is the square root of 23? Kellen, I don't fucking. Do I look like a math? Do I
Hold on.
sound
No,
like a mathematician?
No, I got this. I am answering the question. Is it so? I'm not sure how this is showing up to everyone else, but
He's googling it.
Google it, dumbass. Done.
How does Melina feel about thermometers? She likes thermometers that help her tell her where she's sick. She's much less of a fan of thermometers that go in her ass. Ha. Gus.
Well, then how else does she take
You
the core
a drunk
temperature?
sailor. Oh, that's it. Alright. So, we should probably, start this or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Pay
All
attention.
right.
Do you want to say whatever?
Okay, so I guess what do we have here now? So we're starting the our new semi-weekly podcast here. I don't know if we're gonna be doing one. Well, fuck it, I'll do another one next week too. So with me today we have Fox, Coop, Metroid.
Hey.
Who else is here? Doc, Central. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody.
Oh,
Wait, did
maybe.
you say my name?
Who is that?
That was Coop.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I wasn't here.
The podcast itself is about, I'd say 30 seconds or 20 seconds behind.
Eh,
Oh, okay.
so we have a little bit of a delay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm probably also gonna turn this questions thing off.
Yeah. There's a
A little
thumbs
distracting.
up and thumbs down button that lets you do little applause.
Yeah, there's some sort of applauding thing. I don't know how that works.
I don't either, but it makes me feel better about myself.
Okay.
Alright.
So, I guess we'll just kind of jump into this, go over our topic.
Who was-
The big topic for today was going to be, shit, what the hell was it?
Topics,
finale
world
predictions.
building,
We have the big RWBY Season 2 finale coming up on Thursday, so we're going to be talking about that and making a few predictions and see what's going to happen. Anybody going to die?
The
And
subreddit has a fetish for that stuff.
Yeah, that's actually kind of where I got the idea from. I was reading about a couple of plans in who they thought would die, and nice to see. But other than that, we're going to talk about a couple of events on the site. We got the big multi-thread mega event, I guess you would call it, Seeing Red.
That's one way to put it.
We also have the Gus here to talk about some world building stuff going on, where a few things stand and what he's got planned for that.
Thank you, Gus.
That's really about it. Kind of a short show this week. Not a whole lot going on.
Next week we're going to be doing just season review, right?
Season review, maybe some full show review, depending. Might do that.
Well, that'll be fun. That's next week.
Yeah. Depending on how long that takes.
Go through, do a failed opportunities for upskirt counter, damn you, anti-upskirt technology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess kind of start things out. I guess, Coop, did you want to? Well, actually, I never really talked about this beforehand. Are you okay talking about the new role implementation now, or do you want to wait?
The what?
The character retirement.
I believe the new rule is going to be all you need to do is change your signature, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I wasn't sure if you actually wanted to announce that now or wait. I never actually got your.
Oh, it
okay
doesn't.
on that.
That's fine with me.
Okay.
I mean.
So I guess basically
We'll
what
get
we're
around to
doing,
changing it eventually.
Yeah.
as it stands right now, you're limited to 6 characters, and you can remove them, but you have to actually have a retirement or death thread. We're going to be dropping that, kind of make things a little bit easier. We don't want to force people to start a thread they're not really interested in, and force people to use a character they don't want to use. So what we're going to do is actually have them noted in your signature. This person's retired. This one isn't. Off the top of my head, the only person I can think of with an actual listed retirement character would be Amber's signature. So
Joe also has a couple.
I think Sky has one as well. One
Well,
or two.
I never, do anything
Basically
with
everyone
any-
who has 50 characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just kind of make a note in your signature. Then we'll have to. There will be some form of punishment for people who decide to bring back retired characters.
We're gonna
Somebody's knocking on the door.
just to prevent that from happening,
Mm.
which will be discussed at a later time, I think.
Yep.
So other than that, what's the other any big news this week? I guess if you didn't watch the extra live stream, the only real Ruby related thing we got was the public release of Shine from episode 8, 9. What episode was that?
Dance one.
The one with the dancing.
Yeah.
You guys know it.
Yeah. I don't know if any of you guys have listened. I listened to it a couple of times. It's a very nice poppy song. I'm not a real big pop fan, but it's pretty decent. So yeah, that's available through Dropbox, I think it was. I don't have the link with me right now.
I think the link was taken down due to too much traffic, but it's definitely up on YouTube now.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Okay, yeah, so the song Shine by Jeff Williams. Search for it and find it.
Yay!
Yeah. So now, how the hell I did that? Okay. Seeing Red. Coop, what the hell is this thing?
I can't answer that.
We have a question.
Wants to answer that?
We have a question. Who can dance? From Damon Day.
I can't.
I can't.
Just ignore the questions.
Oh.
This is a very important question, I would say. Vox, did you say you wanted to answer the what is Seeing Red?
I can also answer who can dance, not me.
I'd be
Yeah, I can actually answer Seeing Red. It's Coop's response to Autono making his willy feel small.
Thanks for the whole apocalypse thing, Goop.
Oh
That's
no, don't worry. It's all planned out. It'll be fine.
I'm sure it is.
Once my new character's done, who won't be wildly
Alvin?
overpowered, but will
Alvin?
totally be wildly overpowered.
Yeah.
If anything, if people like just kind of suck at completing the event and ruin everything, I'll just be like, oh well, I do this and game's over. So I wanted to originally have some sort of large event to kind of demonstrate that the website has like a storyline that is progressing, and it's not just like everyone is sitting in as a first-year character forever, similar to like The Simpsons, where the characters have been the same age for 20-something years now. I don't have like everything planned out completely yet. I just have like the base story and then
Didn't you just say?
upcoming stuff. But
Didn't you just say you had it all planned out?
Which is it, Coop?
that was
All part of the plan.
that was part of the joke about the other character and him being wildly overpowered. Okay. But basically, it's just a very large event that I am not running like a plot with only a limited amount of characters for. Pretty much anyone can become involved. Currently, I'm only inviting certain people, but as it progresses, a lot of the threads that I'll be starting will be basically like open or limited threads, so anyone will be able to join.
Yay!
So.
Community.
Oh.
Yeah, it has a lot of our big thinkers involved in it, and figuring out hows and whys. And
Yeah.
I just realized, are you taking a butcher knife to a computer in that picture?
Yes.
Is exactly what it is.
Yes, I am.
Why?
That was my job for a while. I was a computer repair technician.
Stabbing computers?
That's how you repair.
I wouldn't call that repair, Coop. That is more murdery than repair.
I have repaired at least 5 computers that way, and they all work fine.
With a knife?
Yes.
That sounds bad for everyone.
You stop plugging
Really
it in.
doesn't-
You're taking a knife to the power supply
It works.
No, I'm taking the power supply out.
With
with
a knife.
knife.
What? It's not plugged in.
Why are you
There's still
stabbing.
capacitors involved.
I've got gloves on.
Why are you wearing?
Moving on. Yes, seeing
Alright.
red is going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
There will be
And,
a couple
The goal
oh shit
is
moments.
the end goal is definitely not to shut the website down. So
Unless something
chances
comes
are,
up.
unless everyone ruins it,
Fox.
then the event probably won't end with everyone dying and the website being closed.
Well,
Probably.
even if everyone dies in the RPG, there's
Is
still the RCG,
Right.
in the works. And Vox fucking worked on it.
How much can we tell about Seeing Red? Like, 'cause I know stuff, but I don't know if it's public information.
See, I don't know what you know, so I don't know what you.
I know
if
the
what
stuff-
you know is public either.
I know the stuff that was in the Google Doc.
Probably none of that's really public. So basically, nobody really knows what's going on.
Alright.
But we can, tell
so
some of it
far-
from the nightmares.
Several characters have started experiencing a nightmarish effect while they're awake. But everyone that's happened to, it's only happened to their character a single time. I'm getting ready to make up a big post here in a day or two, hopefully when I finish it. That will have a lot more information.
So, how about that Ruby?
Sucks.
If July dies, I'm fucking done.
Say said that he's gonna be gone for a few minutes, I think. Yeah, back in a couple minutes.
This is probably really fun to watch.
Oh my god, so much fun. Let me quickly find the schedule.
Also on the schedule, we want to talk about world building.
Yes.
And you're here.
Is that next?
That's next now.
Oh, shit.
Thing is that we're doing it in just a totally random order here.
Alright, so the
So
current
professional.
locations in Ruby the RPG are... Fuck, I lost the page. Here we go.
And now let's giggle at Gus's pronunciation.
Your cat did what?
His cat brought a rabbit.
Anyway, the current locations in Ruby the RPG are the realm of Habarga, the Bergenstall hegemony, and
Hegemony.
yeah,
Do
what
you
he
want me
said.
to read them for you?
No, yeah, that'd probably be better.
Alright, Box will
Let me
read
find
all the big words.
Oh shit, let me find the map. Link it to me. Skype that shit. Now.
Oh my gosh.
What are you waiting
We're
for?
so fucking professional. And I
So-
know all of you can tell, we're probably better than Rooster Teeth. I'm just gonna say it now. I'm just putting that thought out there. Any sponsors wanna pick us
Any
up?
sponsors want to pay for the upcoming bill?
That would be awesome.
Yeah, we still need to
Speaking of
work
which-
that out.
Put a donation link on the site. Coop, Vox,
So-
one of you.
Yeah, I still need to work out the legalities of that. But we have the Realm of Habarga, which is apps build, I think.
Mm-hmm.
The Bergenstall hegemony, which wasn't
That's
that one
Funkies.
funky? Yeah.
Yeah.
Best
The
one yet.
Theocracy of Endhest, which Joe, I believe.
Yep.
We have Alapelagius, done by Gus, and the Domini Pili Sancti, done by me.
Just have to say it specially, don't you?
Of course he does.
I gave both names in the AMA.
You could have said apple penis.
He could have. Thanks
Yes.
for not.
We also have an island that Gus made called Agrafalis, which, due to
Oh,
the...
right, that.
Yeah.
That's not really a...
Is this,
Well,
It
no,
was supposed to be for combat missions, but nobody did anything, so...
That's because nobody wants to go fight on an island named Angry Penis.
It's almost Angry Penis.
It's closer to aggroed phallus.
Which
Yeah,
is...
yes. Yes, I pulled aggro on his penis. I need someone to tank. No.
So, going in order from...
Someone pulled up it on the Hangout thing.
What?
Oh,
Yep.
I just pulled it up in a
Did
browser.
a thing.
Science.
We don't... I personally don't know much about Habarga other than its apps place, and it's kind of not France, I think. Maybe. I'm the head of world
Basically-
building. Remember that, everyone.
Basically, Bergenstall, Alapelagius, and Pelum are the only ones that have had events happen around them.
Bergenstall has the current, I believe it's called Welcome to Bergenstall thread, where a group of students go to Bergenstall proper to, I think it's some sort of a school program between Beacon and the Bergenstall Hunter Academy, whose name I can't remember right now. It is based off Nazi Germany and I might be wrong, but I believe it is it's part of the remnants of the old oppressive regime that tried to ban color.
Ban art.
Yeah, well, okay.
It's kind of hard to ban color.
You can try. Ever read The Giver? It's close enough.
Light tends not to cooperate. Like, just fuck you.
Would that mean that somebody from there probably wouldn't have a color name?
No, they wouldn't. I think Funky addressed that in the thread. It's a lot of oppressive shit. Faunus are basically
What are
slaves
they?
there. What else? Oh yeah, they live on volcanoes, so there's ash everywhere. The entire civilization is the entire city is just connected with tubes and shit. So the blessed provinces of Alapelagius, not Alapelagius,
That's a long ass name.
is
Call it
and
apple
so is
penis.
the dominion of Holy Pilum, whatever it is.
Domini Pili Sancti.
I'm not gonna say the Latin name because I don't know Latin. Anyway, Alapelagius has one closed plot with it's just Melina's plot where she has to go back because stealing is wrong and blah blah blah, and I need to post in there because I haven't since August.
Good talk.
Yeah, it's not Azteca, basically jungles, and it's not as technologically advanced as the entire kingdom of Vale or Pilum, but it's got pseudofaunus. Yeah, everybody loves those.
Boo!
I'm gonna let Vox talk about Pilum because I'm gonna get so much shit wrong. It's gonna be terrible.
Say it right, Pilum.
Pilum, whatever.
It's
You
not
said
the
I could say
same.
it both ways.
Yes, I lie. You should know that by now. Vox
should.
lies. Yeah, Pilum is the oldest of the established world builds. It uses some of the trappings of ancient Rome to bring up the visions of decadence and oppression and blah 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 blah. But it's a much different beast. It's so far been a big background point in several threads and events with it's involved in the Autuno event, in a lot of the stuff with Team Kianos and all the drama there. There was going to be the Ninth Circle event, but that got canceled because Vox is a lazy ass.
Shocker.
Well, we have Retribution Part 3 finally, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
We finally have final movement of the Retribution line of threads, so...
I tried reading the first post from there, and what's his name? The
green one?
The green one, yeah. Jesus Christ, that color.
Yeah, I originally chose the colors on the old boards, which had a black background, and now we have a white background, and fuck you, I'm not changing them.
Yeah.
You should totally change the background color.
Yeah,
No,
you could just, or you
that's
could
even
just change
more
the
work.
text
Fuck
color.
you.
I've already changed Chio's color. I'm not changing it back.
Changing the background's even more work, because then I have to make everything work again properly. We had that problem when we were using PHP, BB. You couldn't see shit.
I could see shit.
But yeah, there... Spoilers, will be a thread in Holy Pilum soon.
Pilum.
There's also not listed are a bunch of other powers in South Vital.
Speaking of things not really listed on this map, haven't we already been given the locations for Alice and Mistral?
Yes. Atlas is to the north, and Mistral is to the east.
Okay. That's
Technically to the west if you go far enough.
That's like the trivia thing they had on the radio the other day. We're talking about which one's the farthest eastern state. Jackass one on one with Alaska.
What else isn't there's What isn't listed on the map? I think Funky has a couple city-states that are going to relate to Bergenstall for, I think, food, something of the like.
More likely village states, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's something that we've really had to push, the whole not Fifth Kingdom bullshit.
Yeah.
Ridiculously
Autunio.
named places.
What was that, Coop?
I said, which is why there's all these ridiculously named places.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm finish up on mine.
And was it? I am not gonna. The only things I can remember from Vox's South Vale fuckery are
Sam.
Autunio and
Autunno.
Musafari.
Musafiri Alliance.
Musafiri.
Wait,
The
I got this.
B1.
I can help.
The B1 and the V1. I'm not even gonna try, because I know you're gonna laugh at me.
I'm already
laughing.
He's laughing at you now.
Well, he's gonna laugh at me more if I say it. So I'm just gonna not make it worse.
Say it, say it, say
No,
it.
it's fuck. Binyari.
The B'nai Ya'ar.
I was close.
Say it at the beginning, so.
I honestly don't remember the V1. All I know is it starts with the V.
Based.
Yeah, them. And then I have
It's
one.
like this.
And then I have one planned in Mistral or around Mistral to be not Spain.
How like around Mistral is that?
Like on the continent.
So not directly to the west.
Well, we don't fucking know where Mistral is, so I'm just saying it's around there.
Oops, I broke it.
Oh, I was looking at that.
I just noticed this, but the lack of ice
my
on the
little
southern cap disturbs me. And there's
What?
there's just a green island below the ice cap, or below the ice circle thing.
What the hell are you looking at?
Right in the bottom middle of the map.
Yeah, the bottom middle of the most current one.
Oh yeah, fuck, never saw that.
Looks like a fish.
I ain't got time for snow.
I don't know. I personally like the what was it? The flying dragon and
Oh shit.
the little fireball
Mhm.
and the dragon fucking the fish.
Yes, the
In the
dragon
face.
fucking fish with the cum stain right above where
This
Not
is
Spain's
not a
claim to be.
PG-13
No.
podcast.
Oh, God.
was it supposed to be?
No?
Okay.
Pretty sure there were no rules established since
Yeah.
Yeah.
we did what was it? How much planning? How much advanced planning did we do again?
0 as a group.
36.
The only rule is that you have to laugh at Gus.
Yeah. Well, that just comes
That's not
naturally.
hard.
It's
Much like
So,
the
like-
dragon.
there's the western dragon, the eastern dragon, the fish, what's it called? Menjury, and
Menagerie.
whatever.
They said it.
Menagerie. We could just give Gus a list of words to read. That's just the podcast.
They said it like last volume.
It's also a actual
was it?
word.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is. But I don't use menagerie on a daily basis. I don't talk about animal captivity.
Oh, God.
Whatever. Okay, you know what? Hold on. 1 second. I'd like to remind everyone that this podcast is brought to you by Carter Cuts Meat Shop. Next time you buy meat, tell the cashier that you are a bench rights activist for a 20% discount. And remember, if you can't beat their meat, nobody can. Are you happy? You fucking assholes.
Yes.
Somebody left.
Yes, it was central.
It was.
Oh,
Aw.
And nothing of value was lost.
He was tired of your
she's
shit.
not Wrecker. I'm so glad we can talk about him now.
We could talk about him before. The fuck?
Yeah, but then it was public
I'm glad he's
shaming
gone.
and
It was frowned upon.
it was frowned upon in public. Shit. Oh yeah, we kind of skipped over Joe's place. The Theocracy of Enid-Hest. Enid-Hest.
Has he done anything with that yet?
Nope. Other than Ivory's from there, I'm pretty sure.
Then we can just brush by it.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of it except for seeing it on the map. So, like,
He's been posting a bunch of information on
I heard
his
it
god.
chat like twice. That's about it.
I was kicked. Coop, why did you kick me?
I
I just noticed that. Like,
that was someone else.
it says you were kicked by Koopla.
Oh,
Uh,
you were saying too many words wrong.
Okay, so, yeah, world building. I mean, I could talk about Pelagius and Vox, you could talk about Pilum, but... Pilum. But...
and the moment you start pronouncing it correctly, I'm going to start pronouncing it wrong just to throw you off.
I swear to God. Vox, don't do this to me.
Don't do what?
Don't...
Pronounce it.
Why is Queso slapping me around with a big old pecker? What the fuck?
Do I smack a bitch up?
Ugh. So, I think, I'm not sure about Habarja or Enid-Hest, but I know Bergenstall and Pelum are both, based on, or at least the nation's name, like Pelum, Bergenstall, are actual words. I'm a fan of just sounding out names. So that's where Alapelagius came from. I was just typing it out. I was like, Alapelagius. Alright, sounds good.
Oh, Pelum actually has some backstory for it.
Pelum is spear, right? Or something like a
Javelin.
Yeah, javelin.
So basically a spear.
Yeah.
Javelins are for throwing.
The backstory for Pelum is that the nomadic tribes that founded it, one of their great champions threw his javelin trying to kill a Grim. He missed, and in finding the javelin, they found the valley.
Not a great champion.
He found a fucking valley.
Yeah.
He missed!
Yeah, and threw the spear really fucking far.
No, Gus. Or did he?
He did miss!
There's definitely a lot of trees.
You know, he wasn't aiming for the valley.
Why the fuck was he aiming for a valley? That's
So he
just
could
wasting
find
a spear.
An excellent and great valley.
He tried to hit a bird. Missed.
Birdie, no!
And then Bergenstall is, I'm pretty sure, Steel Mountain.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just call it
The
Buzzard.
Alapelagian provinces actually have names, as in word names, as in they mean something. But,
I do believe that is what words are.
alright, look,
Words tend to have meanings.
the words...
Hold on one moment.
How long have we been doing this? Should we move on to finale predictions?
Yeah, we're right about half an hour.
We're
We're
at
going to
30
jump over to...
About-
Oh, we've only been doing half an hour? Shit.
How fucking long do you want this to be?
Box, do you... Gus was asking talking about your guys' places. Do you have anything you want to add or comment on in regards to Autuno or Seeing Red or...
Pilum.
I can
Or
say
Pilum.
that Seeing Red ties in heavily to the events at Expedition to Autuno Keep, and that current thread that's getting started now, Expedition to Brambleshire, is the spiritual successor to Autuno Keep, not its actual sequel.
Thank God.
Yeah, there will not be another Crimson Dagger at...
Will there be an Azure knife?
fuck you, no.
Can there be You know what, can Melina just bring a blue paint bucket and find a knife? And then just kind
Pretty
of
sure
hide
no one
around
is
corners.
stopping Melina from doing that. Except maybe a bunch of characters
Yeah, if Melina starts doing that, she's likely to get lynched by people like Kirka.
Yep.
Well, Kirka's not going to be there. Only Yin and
you don't know
not
that.
Marissa.
You don't know that.
I do. She's
Yeah,
not.
I was gonna ask about that.
Kirka's busy going fucking insane.
She's fine.
She's busy cleaning
Kirka
up.
will be fine.
Chances that Kirka does not go insane and kill everyone are pretty decent.
Next to none.
Kirka's not going insane. She just needs the vitamin D. Which
That's
Aiden will be happy to provide.
That's right.
Well, Becca tried to get her to dance. And she decided to
It was
go.
it was a good try.
You're dead.
But yes, Seeing Red and Cold as Steel are kind of related.
Kind of.
Kind of related, yes.
Kind of.
Going back to Al Pelagius for a second, I do... Fox is going to yell at me about this. I do have an actual plot planned for the... Oh, fuck. I'm going to butcher my own place's name.
Uh-huh.
1 second. I'm going to pull it up. It was Catexo. But I changed it because that wasn't a real word.
There is only one non-real word involved in Holy Pelem. Other than, certain linguistic corruptions, like the trinomina instead of the trianomina.
Was it something to do with anima?
No. It's, one of the citadel closest to Holy Pelem, Arx Metis, is spelled Metis. The actual word it's based on, and its name before the eruption of Sophia Mons, was Arx Metis, Metus, which is an actual word. Metis, M-I-S, is not.
Why is it spelled that way?
There's,
Yeah, it is. It's
well, it's an actual word, but not in the same context.
oh yeah, it's not. It's Greek. Never mind.
Alright. So I'm going to have a plot in Al Pelagius. The working name is The Raid on the Vault of Jumina, and it will be centered in... Give me a second.
I'm assuming you mean.
Kuahameo. Something like
Jesus
that.
Christ.
What?
Gonna need some more random letters in those names.
Aztec words are hard. It means branches. The nature goddess city.
There's a reason why people stopped using the Aztec language.
Yeah, well, shut up.
Mostly because they died.
It's basically, what was the movie? White House Down and Olympus Has Fallen. You know how those were the same thing and they came out at the same time? It's kind of like that, except Brambleshire came out first.
Yeah, you're stealing Brambleshire, stealing my
didn't
slime mold
mean
Grim,
to.
styling the...
You.
Hey, let's actually talk about Grimm creations real quick.
We should.
It was
yeah.
pretty recently announced
The last World of Remnant.
officialized that there's all varieties of Grimm, and they are like constantly evolving and changing. So
Yeah, they mentioned something in the video. They said that like new types were being discovered each day, and I don't know if they meant currently or in the past, because they were talking about the past, but then they kind of went into the future right after.
I feel like the way that it was worded was it's happening like all the time now.
Alright.
I'm
Yeah,
still
the-
leaning with the idea that the Grimm are a immune system of sorts for Remnant.
Well, they aren't aliens, because there's no other stars.
Are there no stars?
There's no fucking
Yeah,
star.
okay.
There are no stars except for the sun. Like in the World of Remnant video, there was
sun?
a shot from space.
Star?
The sun's a star. Shut up.
It is a star. Pretty cool. Some of that.
I know my shit.
Carry on. Sorry.
Anyway, what was I
Didn't mean
talking
to
about?
test you there.
Stars, no stars. There was in Volume 1 and in Volume 2's opening, well, definitely Volume 1, maybe Volume 2, there's like a black orb thing. I'm pretty sure that if it doesn't just relate to the Grimm, it may be like where they spawn or some shit.
Wait, hold on. Sun is not a star. Sun is a fullness.
So, shut the fuck up!
Okay, first of all, it's pronounced Sun. Not
No,
Sun.
it's not.
Sun.
Doesn't matter.
Not in the show, it isn't.
I don't give a fuck.
This is America. We pronounce things wrong.
Nice.
So let me just count right now. We have currently there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 approved custom Grimm,
And all the shit that Vox does, which technically violates the approval process. But
Oh,
Vox
yeah,
don't give a
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. 2 MIA Grimm and technically 1 denied / AMA or MIA because they stole it directly from the wiki. I don't remember if you guys. It was the Hannibal.
Was it
It was the one with the magical fire magic.
Yeah, the magical hand.
the boss? Like the guy
Yeah.
that was the boss from that game?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It says based off, but it's literally the.
It was exactly the same. So what I have to say about that, guys, is don't copy shit exactly from a wiki
Hi,
Yeah.
Wrecker.
on the internet, because I'm probably gonna find it, because it's not hard.
Oh.
yeah, I think we really should.
Phone keeps going off.
So
Grimm
let me
and
see
with
the types of Grimm we have right now. We have the wolf, a bear, scorpion, a crow.
Are we just
Elephant.
gonna list through all these different Grimm?
I am, because there's nothing else to talk about, Vox.
Okay.
Snake.
Let's not worry about that. They can look at the list if they want.
Yeah.
The main reason I brought it up is because since it was mentioned in the Grimm video that there's a lot of different types being discovered and such, and I am of the opinion that that is currently happening and that more can be discovered. Please, if you guys have ideas or want to submit them new types, please feel free, because that's the whole purpose of the catalog and that system anyway.
Technically, this means
don't
that all the
copy
custom
the
Grimm are
fucking-
canon. Because they haven't been discovered yet in the canon, but they exist.
Basically, yes. We'll go
So I
with that.
guess do we want to address the? I don't know if we ever talked about this before. Right now we have it at there's only one base species per Grimm type.
Yes.
If there are so much evolution going into the Grimm, we want to open that up. Or-
We kind of have to, because there are 2 slime molds now.
Okay. Well, I mean, that wasn't the first. There's going to be, if Joe and I ever get to writing them, there's going to be 3 dragons. And dragon was definitely one of the ones that I was going to allow multiple kinds, because there's different kinds of dragons. There's the Western, the
Ebola
Eastern
Grimm.
tradition, the Ebola.
There are no
Ebola
Ebola
Oh.
Grimm. Tired of the fucking Ebolas. Tired of Rengar.
Let's see, there's a chameleon, which I guess could receive multiple kinds of Grimm. There's a
One for every
tiger.
color.
Yeah. Is it? Saltwater alligator. Dragon. Whatever the fuck this thing is. Millipede.
Nice.
I think I still have the only house cat.
It's not
Probably.
technically a house cat.
It's kind of a house cat.
It's not domestic.
Neither are most house cats.
What? I have met very few house cats that were not domestic.
Those are called feral.
Alright, let's move on. Let's be done with world building and move on to the last thing.
Alright.
Okay,
Finale
so I guess-
predictions.
Remember, kids, Allopelagians are the best, and Pilorum. Pilorum are assholes.
Pronunciation war.
Moving on.
Oh,
No.
no, wait.
Dragonstall.
We are going to the new subject that was not on the plan.
What?
spelling and pronunciation time.
Damn it!
With Gus.
Quit!
Finale predictions.
Who wants to go first?
I
I bet everything is gonna be perfectly fine.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Yes, definitely.
Not a bad ending.
Okay. Sent, how about you?
Kind of wish
Anything?
that wouldn't happen. That'd be nice.
There are going to be a lot of nameless characters dying, but
Oh yeah.
that's going to be about it. Nameless characters and buildings are going to be the only casualties.
I don't know. I mean, I know. I don't know. It's definitely
Linda's going to
targeted
get
for
involved.
a younger audience, but half the team soon hasn't been named or not named, voiced yet. So really kill off Sage and the
The other one.
Scarlet.
Scarlet. Yeah. For a second, I was thinking about the rabbit again. Yeah, and then we've never shown them except for the
Well,
opening
none
cinematic.
of Team Coffee, except for Velvet's been voiced either. But if they kill off Coco, I think a lot of people are going to be kind of upset. Because a lot of people like her. I personally like her design. She's got a really
A
good
lot of
design.
people are waiting for Rule 34 of her.
Yeah. And it's just not happening.
No, she needs to show up.
Mm-hmm.
Preferably not as a corpse.
I'm really disappointed we haven't seen Winter.
What?
Right? No, I'm thinking. Speaking of R34, I'm just disappointed we never saw Winter show up on screen.
Well,
Okay, moving on. Yes. I think
Who
we're
wants to
going
go
to see
next?
Glinda fight.
Oh, that-
I want to see Ozpin fight, because we've already seen Glinda fight.
Yeah,
I want to see Port fight. Like, actual fight.
As far as
Port might
staff, I wouldn't
die.
be surprised if we see Port fight, but I don't think we'll see Ozpin. If anything, we're gonna see Ozpin walking down the street. He'll get jumped by a ton of Grim. Camera will
And then
pan
just
right,
cut.
and yeah, it's gonna come back to him walking down the street with a pile of dead Grim behind him, and that's about it.
Yep.
If we
But
see anything more than that, I'd be very surprised.
I'd like to imagine there's a possibility, because I want people to stop thinking that his sword is his cane. People are just dumb. Like, it's clearly a sword, right? Sword
It
cane.
can't be a sword. Everyone already has a sword hidden in a stick type weapon, like Neo.
Speaking of which, that's Neo. Neo definitely rose to the top.
Fuck yeah.
Of what?
Wish it
The
list?
badass chain?
Badass list. I don't know. Best girl.
There's girl.
Neo rose to the
Fucking
top of the
comment.
list of characters that make things rise.
There's a shamefully low amount of Rule 34 of her, too. Just so you know. In case anyone's wondering.
Oh god, where the hell?
I like
was
how
it in the
I'm
chat
the one who
that-
brings up Rule 34 the least in here.
Yeah, it is a little strange.
That's because you're expected to, so we have to kind of change it up.
I don't
Mark,
like
you're the one who talked about. Fuck, was it? What the hell was it? Whether or not, Neo's
Semblance?
not semblance.
Heterochromia.
Her illusionary muteness.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I was going to make a melted ice cream joke, but I can't remember where the hell I heard it.
We talk about Adam's psychopathic mother.
We don't know if it's Adam's mother, Yang's mother, or...
Everyone in RWBY spoilers agrees that it's Adam's psychopathic mother.
It's everybody's mother.
Everyone... I can't remember who was... I think Sent was there for it. I'm not sure.
I
No.
don't think it matters. I think the only thing that's important is
Who's there?
badass sword that can apparently have 450 types of dust.
And we're probably not going to see him till the next volume.
But
Actually, we might see him next volume.
yeah.
Talking to
I
Osborn.
doubt she'll probably be on the next volume's finale. Because
Or
fuck
talking
the
to
fans.
Cinder.
What?
Or talking to either Ozpin or Cinder.
I forgot Cinder was a character.
Shit,
Because
Yeah,
Cinder, Emerald, and
yeah,
Mercury are all still in Beacon.
what the samurai girl? What color was her hair?
black.
Red or black
It was
with
black.
red
Okay,
tips.
for a second, I thought it might have been kind of brownish, but my head was weird. My mind went on this weird tangent where Cinder was the samurai girl and
No.
hair color.
Samurai Girl had
We-
red eyes.
We
There was a
keep
scene
Oh,
where
hearing,
okay, yeah.
there's a certain angle where the grim eye thing kind of disappeared and you can see her real eyes. They were red.
we keep hearing that Summer Rose is dead. We see what is supposedly her grave. What if they never found the body?
I really hope that is
That's kind of my
that's just
thing.
so
I wanted.
like, oh, she's dead, and the surprise! She's not. Look at all 0 of you who were surprised.
I
Yeah.
don't think that'd be a very fun surprise birthday party.
I really want.
Congratulations, Ruby! Your mother is alive, and she's a Grimm.
And a murderer. Congratulations.
How do we know she's a murderer?
Because she had blood on her legs.
Maybe that was decorative blood.
It was not
We've seen somebody who has dust embedded in their clothes. They've
Yes.
told us that people have embedded dust into themselves. We've never seen it.
Actually, after discussing the whole Blake thing and then putting it in the rules, I thought about it that Blake could have put dust in her clothing, and it didn't have to do with the dust that Weiss gave her, but that's also very unlikely because she never used it before.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I mean, the director's intent tells me that we see Weiss give her the clip of dust, load it into her weapon, and then she can use the dust with her semblance. I'm pretty sure what is happening is she's using her semblance and either somehow triggering the dust in her weapon or just simply shooting the semblance at the same time, which is giving it the properties.
Yeah, that makes sense. The shooting it.
Yeah,
And
I went through that
otherwise, why-
a couple
why-
times to. I think there may have been a shooting noise on the Earth one. Not sure about the others.
The rock definitely felt to me like she was shooting it or
Yeah.
somehow interacting with it at the same time. But
I'm really disappointed at how easily Roman was defeated. He should have been. I mean, I understand that him getting beat was kind of like needed, but
he's never really
it
been
should have
To be
been
fair,
harder.
Roman is he strikes me as more of a leader or an administrator. I mean,
But he also fended off both Sun and Blake last season.
Well,
with a whole bunch
was
of
going to
White Fang
lose.
soldiers backing him up.
Not
They
during
pretty
the
much did
one-on-
absolutely
one-on-two
nothing. They got
fight.
destroyed in 5 seconds.
What?
What was that?
The White Fang soldiers there pretty much got destroyed in like 5 seconds.
Oh yeah,
There
they
was
were
a
just
lot
red
of them.
shirts.
Yeah,
I really fucking like the White Fang lieutenant.
the one with the glasses.
The
Or
chainsaw.
the chainsaw.
Chainsaw
Yes,
guy.
chainsaw guy was good.
Yes.
The
One
one
of the
with the
glasses
glasses.
was Harry, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Is he a
So
wizard?
with that episode, the idiot ball kept getting passed around all the time. You have a chainsaw and you have Weiss in your hands.
Well,
Why is she still alive?
Aura.
Aura.
Yeah.
Aura.
He's got a
and-
big aura.
Yeah.
Hey, what does this wall button do?
Also, story. That too.
What about Sarah?
Story.
I don't get it.
Well, I mean, Weiss dying right there would have been kind of shitty.
Right, she wasn't dead. Okay. I'm trying to figure what the hell you were talking about.
I thought we had like changed subject or something. And I didn't notice.
Oh, did we?
No, we didn't. I
Oh.
thought we did. I was confused. I get the feeling that killing people is actually like pretty fucking hard.
People with
'Cause,
this,
I mean, people get like thrown through buildings and walls and shit, and then just get up anyway, even when they're not Yang.
killing people with their auras unlocked is probably really hard.
Yeah.
Killing normal people,
Yes,
much
I agree.
easier.
Yeah.
Like Tuxin. Never
That
forget.
poor bastard.
Speaking of killing people, it seemed weird to me that they're on the train and they're fighting the White Fang.
And they're throwing the White Fang off the
Off the
train.
train into a horde of Grimm.
Yes.
It just seemed very uncharacteristic. You know what I'm trying to say.
What were they going to do? Knock them out?
So I think that it was more of a, we have to stop the train now, or millions or thousands or hundreds of thousands of people are going to start be attacked and die.
A lot of good that
You
did.
guys need to get the fuck out of the way
Yeah,
by
but
any means necessary, kind of thing.
how many of the actual
It's
White
also
Fang soldiers do you think actually knew
I
what the
could
plan
totally
was?
see Blake. Blake would have definitely killed someone. Weiss, not so much. Yang, maybe. Ruby, no.
The other thing is that it's easier to do it in the heat of the moment, but as Blake demonstrated with Roman, it's a lot harder to look at someone and go, yeah, I'm going to kill him, and cap him.
Yeah.
Plus, and that also goes with the whole, everyone except the main three bad guys, basically, are wearing masks, so you can't see their faces anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get that very limited personal
or
contact.
defragmentize.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the context is a little different.
And for the record, Faunas are human.
There was someone who said, I can't remember if it was you say, or someone was saying that Ruby was using their scythe, or her scythe, so there should have been blood when she cut. I think it's fine to kill them in terms of the show. It's fine to kill them, but showing
You
blood
can't do
when
it.
hurting
Yeah.
people just seems off for the show at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that would have
the
been
moment
correct.
we see blood, things, we know that shit's kind of hit the fan.
Yeah. That should happen at a, very important moment. It should be all,
Like the end
slow
of
motion and shit.
like the end of the next episode. Cinder just comes up behind Ruby, shank.
And with what? Her fist?
She
With
can
her
just make
sort of. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, what is
Her
the
glass
who is
sword.
generating weapons out of thin air are going to use to shank Ruby?
Fire.
Well, yeah, the wound kind of self-cauterizes, so.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Shit. Next episode, I think. What the okay, can we just going back to Grimm, what the fuck were those new Grimm?
What in the room?
The ones that have two legs and look just
And
completely
no arms?
retarded.
Those things look awesome. What the fuck are you talking about?
Have you seen them run?
Yes.
They look retarded.
Well, that's because it's animated.
No, it's
What
because
the
they
hell
have
you're
two
talking
legs.
about?
In the tunnel, when all the Grimm were falling in there and chasing, mixed in with all of the different creatures, there was a new type of Grimm that had not
It's like
been
a
shown
mole or
previously.
something.
That was like a. I'm not sure how to describe it. It had two legs and it didn't appear to have any arms.
Yeah, throwing on the
It was really.
It was
Body
bipedal.
was low to
or
the ground.
Oh my god, it's a kiwi.
it's
It was like an angry kiwi.
Oh.
It's a kiwi Grim. I want one.
That's Vivian's favorite kind of groom.
I really hope. I don't know what's gonna happen
All
to
right,
Vale.
we only got a couple of minutes left, guys.
All right.
Okay.
I think
Let's talk
you move
about.
on longer.
Okay, let me
Let's
just.
wrap it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to spend forever on this.
Remember, we only have 8 hours.
Only 8 hours, guys.
Let's see, our world building we did, Seeing Red we did, Shine we did, character retirement we did, finale predictions, G we did.
All right, I think that's good.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week with should we? Yeah, we'll be back next week with the series review, or a look back at the series of RWBY, finale reactions, shit like that.
You know what else we'll be back with?
Maybe.
Next week.
Gust pronunciation time?
Pre-planning.
Pre-planning, yes.
Yes. More
We'll
than
have
just
a
a list
30-minute
of
slot
topics.
dedicated to teaching me how to say pylum.
Yep.
Pelum.
I've already got that written down on the next week's list. Gus time. We're gonna call it Gus time.
Gus time.
This would be a
Alright.
segment dedicated to teaching Gus just various things
Yeah.
that you should probably already know, but, you know.
Like the scientific reason that Melina had her temperature taken.
It's bullshit. I refuse. No matter how much evidence you show me,
Science!
I refuse to believe.
Science! Alright, yep, that seems like a good stopping point.
Bye.
All right, thanks.
Coop end the call.
Shut up,
Go.
I am.